Say to those with fearful hearts. There are people with fearful hearts. There are believers with fearful hearts. There are people that have been born again. They're serving Jesus, but they have fearful hearts. They're afraid. They're afraid of what might happen. But he says, say to them, be strong, do not fear, for your God is coming to destroy your enemies. He's coming to save you. Once we were on a trip in South Sudan in our Land Cruiser, and on that trip we crossed about 17 rivers, not going over bridges, but driving through them. And the very first river we came to, there had been a big flood the night before, and we looked downstream, and there was a big truck and a pickup that had been washed away by the water, and we had to drive through the water. And one of our leaders said, no, we should just turn back. But the rest of us felt like we should just wait on God and see what he would do. So we waited there and prayed for a while, and sure enough, the water started going down, and finally it got low enough that we felt safe to drive through the river. God is with us. God takes care of us. God meets our need. That was only the first river. We went through 16 more rivers on that trip to take the gospel to people in South Sudan. In Isaiah 41, verses 10 through 13, it says, do not be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be discouraged, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will hold you up with my victorious right hand. See all your angry enemies lie there, confused and humiliated. Anyone who opposes you will die and come to nothing. You will look in vain for those who tried to conquer you. Those who attacked you will come to nothing. For I hold you by your right hand. I, the Lord your God, and I say to you, don't be afraid. I am there to help you. What a powerful passage of Scripture. Can you believe that? The Lord is saying to us, don't be afraid. So this is several times already that we've seen different scriptures where he's saying, don't be afraid. Why? Because he is with us. The Lord is with you. Do you have that realization and that understanding that he's there? He's with you. No matter what you're going through, the Lord is with you. He's there to take care of you. He's there to help you. He's there to meet your needs. On that same trip that we were on, that we went through the 17 rivers, we were looking for a certain city. And it was starting to get dark, and we were deciding, should we stay where we are or should we continue on to that city? And we asked a couple of people, and they said, oh no, it's only about a half hour down the road. Well, it turned out it was over 3 hours down the road, and we were driving in dangerous territory in the dark. There were people with guns and bows and arrows and spears all along the way that could attack us, but we just kept going. We kept going. It was supposed to be a half hour, so we kept thinking, well, it can only be a little bit further. But it turned out to be over 3 hours. And we finally found the city, but it was dark, and we had never been there. And good hotels at that time in South Sudan, in a remote city, were hard to find. But we drove straight to this hotel, and the rooms were clean, the beds were clean, and they even had hot water for showers. We felt so blessed that we had found this hotel. But it was the Lord that led us through that dangerous, difficult time, and led us probably to the best place we can go. The Lord is with us. And so he says that he will strengthen you. So you may be weak, but he'll give you strength. He said that he will hold us up by his victorious right hand. That just reminds me of when my children were little and we were in any kind of dangerous situation. I would take them by the hand and go with them. I wouldn't let them go alone. If we were crossing a road, I would take them by the hand and cross with them. Or even if it was too dangerous, I would pick them up and carry them. And that's what the Lord does with us. He takes us by his victorious right hand. Otherwise, the right hand of God is never defeated. The right hand, when God puts his hand into our situations, it's always victory. It's always victory because his right hand is always victorious. So there may be some angry enemy coming against you, but God is there and he will confuse and humiliate your enemy. Whether it's demons, whether it's people, whether it's circumstances that just seem to be cropping up and fighting against you, God will defeat them. He will confuse them. He will humiliate them. And it says, anyone who opposes you will come to nothing. Will come to nothing. In other words, all the opposition against you is going to fail. So don't be afraid. Don't be fearful. He says, I hold you by your right hand. I, the Lord your God, say to you, don't be afraid. I'm here to help you. Wow, isn't that wonderful? The Lord is here to help you. There's no reason for you to be afraid. There's no reason for you to be intimidated because the Lord is with you. Don't let the enemy bring you to a place of defeat, to a place of fear.